From fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada, the 2019 USL Championship season begins. We're at Cashman Field. It's the Las Vegas Lights taking on Austin Bold FC, presented by the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Good evening and welcome everybody. Alongside Sam Stockley, I'm Jeff Radcliffe. Thanks for joining us here for another season of Light Soccer on MyLVTV and ESPN+. And Sam, Las Vegas up against a bit of an unknown, one of 7 expansion teams. The opponent tonight, the Austin Bold.
Exactly like you said, but what they do have is they have a very clever manager in Marcelo Serrano, and he'll put out a team that can play and can move and can understand the game that Las Vegas Lights are going to play. But Callum Malice is big for me here. Holding midfielder, big, strong. He'll break things up, and he allows Baez to be able to go and drift and be more creative going forward.
They have 6 players with MLS experience. Malice Akugo, another one of those, 147 appearances. And the Lights, look, a second-year team that wants to improve. Finished 15th in the West last year. They bring in a new coach, Eric Winalda, and it's been a big storyline all offseason.
You know what, Jeff? I'm really excited to watch this team play. I think they have a lot going forward, and the 2 people in here for me stand out, Para and Harley. These 2 strong forwards. One likes to hold the ball up, one can get in behind, but they're volatile, and they're characters. They're big people in the changing room, so it'll be a good game.
Well, Winalda turned over the roster from 2018. How about 17 newcomers you are going to meet tonight as we get set for kickoff? It's the Lights and the Bold, starting 11s. Kickoff next.
Jarritos. Super good. Que bueno son.
Spring is here, and that means the Hyundai Spring Fever sales event is on now at ABC Hyundai. Spring Fever savings like $4,000 off MSRP on all new 2019 Santa Fe's. And get a $1,500 gift card with your trade-in. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
Because of UMC, there's a wide open road ahead of me.
Because of UMC, she can grow up with her twin sister.
Because of UMC, I'm here to help you.
UMC, the highest level of care in Nevada.
Zappos makes returns easy, so you can save the drama.
What do you want?
For your 18th century prima donna.
Did you eat my lost taquito?
Nope.
Lawyer!
Drama-free customer service 24/7. Zappos.com. Zappos makes getting help at any time easy.
They're on their way.
Great.
So you can save the drama.
Curfew was 2 hours ago.
For your teenage llama.
Michael, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Drama-free customer service 24/7. Zappos.com.
I'm Kevin Janison. Hey, want to know what the weather will be like before you get to the Lights game? Watch News 3 live at 11 for the Las Vegas Lights forecast. Remember, News 3 is your weather authority, and go get them, Las Vegas Lights.
Back to Cashman Field in Las Vegas. It's the Las Vegas Lights FC taking on the Austin Bold FC, presented by the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Let's meet the starting 11s. It's presented by Zappos. Visit zappos.com/soccer. Sam, here's a look at Austin Bold FC's first ever starting 11.
And as you can see here, it looks like a 4-4-2, but I think Serrano will potentially drop the 10 Conker. He's the one to look at here. He dropped into that whole typical number 10, once the 3rd most expensive player in the world. So that tells me something that this boy can play. Lots of assists, lots of goals. So look for it to be a 4-4-1-1.
Eric Winalda will counter with his Zappos starting 11 here for Las Vegas Lights FC. And again, I mentioned 17 newcomers, just 6 holdovers. One of those there in the middle, Torres.
Exactly that. It looks like a 4-4-2, and from the games and the preseason games that I've seen, this team can transition. Look for the 10 to drop in behind the 14 and the 11. Then those midfield 3 will slide. But then you've got Cruz on the left-hand side, who's been in absolute form. They're talking high of him at the minute. He's focused, he's ready, and that boy can unlock things.
Well, the big off-season talk, the addition of Eric Winaldo has come in and changed the culture a bit. Not just, we know all about the organization we've got here at Las Vegas Lights, but he's changed the culture on the field.
You know, we were lucky enough to have an interview, and we spoke about it before the game, and he opened up to us for, what, an hour and 10 minutes, and he was just, you can see a guy's got a home, and he's excited about his team. You know, I think they're going to be a real big push this season. One
of the biggest names in American soccer history. 3 World Cups, as you see there, for a time before Landon Donovan was a leading goal scorer in U.S. history. And he's been accomplished as a broadcaster and now as a coach as well, the Las Vegas Lights FC. We're getting set for kickoff. Our referee for this match will be Tim Ford. He'll be assisted by John Krill, the assistant number 2, Christian Lara, and the 4th official will be William Randy Hoffman. So the Austin Bold will come out in the bold whites, going from left to right here against the Lights, and the best kits that you can see in USL, perhaps in all levels of soccer here in the United States. In the black.
You got to love Las Vegas Lights kit. You see their badge and it pops out. It's everything Las Vegas, you know, and I think that they've now got a team that can back the hype, you know. I think that they've got players in there now, and the way that they're going to play and be set up, it's going to be a really good game. And here's Austin Bold, you know, the team that's just come in. You know, it's difficult, but it's going to be what an exciting time for them, and they're going to get tested against the Lights, you know, and the power that they have coming forward.
So the Lights versus the Whites and Teal of Austin Bold FC, again, one of 7 expansion teams in USL Championship this year. So the Lights going to light things up early. We talked with Eric, and we asked him, what are the expectations this season? He said, if we don't win the whole thing, I'm going to be disappointed.
That's exactly
and
what
that's
he said.
a very Eric Winaldo type of quotation. So
I expect him to come out fast. You know, that's what he said. He said that he's given his team the freedom to go out. He said he expects there's going to be some things left. There's going to be some mistakes along the way, but he wants his team to play attacking, fluid football going forward.
Here's a look at our keys to the game presented by Findlay Toyota. Tonight's keys.
You see it there, Las Vegas Light. We just spoke about prepared for the unknown. Austin Bold, a new franchise coming in, going to be difficult. You don't quite know. There's not much history. There's not much intel on them. And then obviously you had the other side when it came to Austin Bold. They've got to deal with a counter-attack coming from Las Vegas Lights.
Keys brought to you by Findlay Toyota, where John Barr will do anything to sell you a car, and immediately a player down, Christian Torres. You saw the fireworks go off. Look, this is Las Vegas.
Nothing too much malice in that.
And he is the only player not available tonight. He suffered a leg injury in the preseason, so out. And hope to get him back ASAP. That is our UMC health report.
Just jumping in there with left back Gonzalez. You can see a trend already. Ball gets driven across to Cruz. Lovely touch. He's making the field really, really wide. His touch comes inside, and then you're going to see Gonzalez shooting up that outside, that left-hand side. Expect Las Vegas Lights outside backs to be really involved in the game.
Now watch Mr. Gabe Robinson. He will have the hardest and longest throw you will see in USL this year. He can throw it 60 yards on the fly, and he can drive the throw. So it's a set piece every time he throws it. Here it comes.
That's a weapon.
All the way across the 6. And the Lights will look to hold it in. And pressure coming from the top from Austin Bold FC. Good win by Cruz in the middle. And we'll go back on the attack inside the 18 to the byline and down. And we'll go in behind for a goal kick here in the 3rd minute.
Yeah, great defending there from Taylor, the experienced 101 Jamaican caps. You know, that's a guy that's been around the league. Very, very good defender. Just popped his body in the way there and blocked it out.
Diego Restrepo, longtime USL keeper, was with San Antonio 2017 and 18. The goalkeeper of the year in USL.
Interesting that he's going long first. Maybe that's a part that Marcelo Serrano thinks. You know, if you go to a place like Las Vegas Lights, you expect to be under pressure for the first 10, 15 minutes, first home game. So he's probably said to his team, maybe nothing short, drop it in behind, stretch them, let's get them up the field and try and, you know, null this first 15 minutes.
Looking to get that first attacking foray into the final third for Austin Bold. Unable to make that happen as we saw Thomas De Villardi working up that left side. And they're going to try to bomb those guys forward just like Las Vegas at the right times. But are you at a point now in this match where you're just going to see what Las Vegas is going to throw at you?
Yeah, you just know, you know, in my experience in this situation, playing, you can see the tackles flying in there. Look at Torres come in. They're going to do this.
And Conca is the player down, Dario Conca, the Argentine.
He's been around the block. He knows how to.
Well, it's been a bit
scrappy.
Yeah, why not? Let's get it off to a good start, right?
You can see Clever in there, and then you just see a little tack, and he's gone in there. Torres two-footed. Dangerous tackle, you can't do that, you know. That might be in the olden days. I would have loved a little tackle like that in the first 5 minutes, but not anymore now. But it gives Austin a good opportunity to throw the ball in the box here from a decent angle.
Javier Baez, central midfielder, played with Cruz Azul. They serve this up with the right foot on the free kick. Good chance here for Austin to get something into that box.
This is where Austin's going to have to be careful with a counter-attack.
Spun in, headed to the back, and too far out in front.
Great delivery. It's nice to see those tackles. It's a home opener. You want those tackles to come in the first couple of games, you know? Yeah, first couple of minutes, nothing wrong with that. Both teams.
Yeah, it's like after an injury, you want to come out and take your first hit,
exactly.
Right? Las Vegas will come from the back. It's Jabin Torre, center back pairing with Robinson, who we already saw. And we'll go from end to end again. The goal kick the other way for Restrepo and Austin Bold FC.
You know, I think the 5 minutes in, it's pretty standard. You know, you're trying to get a feel into the game. Adrenaline's going high. It's a home opener. Las Vegas will do the same, drop it over the top. You know, if I was playing outside back, I'd hit maybe a few over the left back's head, see if they're turning, facing their own way, and just get a feel into the game.
Good energy in the building here to start. This will come all the way back to Thomas Olsen, Las Vegas boy, getting the start in goal tonight. Bishop Gorman High School graduate.
It's quality, isn't it? How cool is that? You get an opportunity to play for your hometown club now.
Both goalkeepers from Las Vegas. And one of the 5 returners on the roster, not in the lineup, but in the 18, is Matt Thomas. Perhaps we see him later. Had this first goal in Lights history last year. That one took a deflection. And Cruz has it. It'll go to the back post. Not a bad effort, but wide of the target.
Brilliant. Brilliant from Cruz.
Let's see, members of the Electric Company and Luz Fuera, the 2 supporter groups. Going to give Restrepo an earful here in this first half.
It's great that look. Pushed right up to the halfway line, no risks.
Middle of the park. And here's Harley, who will come back to collect the ball and then make the run and make things difficult.
I'll tell you who's going to be critical for Austin Bold in this type of game is Kleber up top, number 9. Big, strong centre forward. He likes to hold the ball up. You can see him now just working between. But once they get the ball, Austin Bold, they're going to try and hit him probably quite early. So he's going to have to really hold it. It's going to be a big time for him to really hold that ball up.
The Lights, one way to stop them, foul, and Clever the guilty party, and we'll quick restart. Scaglia, number 16, Lucas Scaglia, the Argentine, a player that Eric Winalda called the orchestrator. You'll see him win a lot of those balls in the center.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Scaglia play as well. You know, he's got a big responsibility, I think, Scaglia and Torres today.
Sion McFarland, the right back, down. Seeing a lot of grass stains, I think, on jerseys tonight here, just 8 minutes in. You
can just see a little ball over the top. Slid it in. I've seen that a couple of times. These players are sliding now, just coming in. They maybe obviously wet the surface. And now he's maybe, sometimes it's delayed reaction.
He got grazed, yeah. Here comes the throw here from Robinson. Chucked to the 6-yard line. And the Bold will look to clear. Unable to do so. Las Vegas will keep it in the attacking half. Harley settles over the ball. Has options. Instead, we'll play it back to Cruz. He'll give it a go. Go wide of the target. Left that time. So they're not going to be shy about trying to go up 1-0.
What you notice there, the ball goes into Harley. Harley's dropping into spaces, making it really difficult for Austin Bold centre-backs to pick him up. He's finding himself in those little holes. And then you've got Cruz coming in from the left-hand side who pops up underneath him. So this is where it's going to be really difficult for Austin Bold at times, you know, with that movement, I feel, from the Lights coming in off those flanks.
Collected by Tirpak. The Austin natives on this Bold roster. Overlap, unable to go. Goes into touch. He'll come back the other way. 9 minutes in. 8.5 rather, and it's still 0-0. A beautiful night in Las Vegas. And the throw from Robinson. Get the chance to do it again, perhaps battling with Kleber.
Got pulled there.
And the Brazilian comes away with it. Here comes a cross. It was well read. This team from Las Vegas going to really play well together defensively. They're not going to try to get themselves out of position once the ball changes hands.
No, not at all. They're going to be regimented. You know, you can see from their setup straight away. This was an interesting clash of heads. Long ball up top. It was a great header at the time, I thought.
Yeah, Tim Ford will
from Para, but he just got caught doing it.
He will hold up play. And will cruise to rise to his feet, or is that Para?
Para, I think that was. It was a great header. He went up well, caught, but just got caught in the process.
Para, a player with lots of scoring potential. So a lot of them in the preseason from him. Had 2 against Orange County in that final tune-up. Battle between Torres, and will concede the foul right at the halfway line.
You got a lot of experience in Austin Bold's team. You got a lot of experience. These guys have played at the highest level. You know, Marcelo Serrano, the head coach, he's invested in a lot of quality players, so they'll know how to kill a game. They'll know how to take their time picking themselves up. You know, they'll do all the right things to be able to win a game. So it's interesting to see how they start. You can see when they're slow, getting knocked over, getting to their feet. They're just feeling themselves into the game.
And first ever game in franchise history for Austin Bold here tonight. They play their first 2 on the road and then come home to take on San Antonio in their brand new stadium at Circuit of Americas. That will be the 30th of March. Meantime, Las Vegas going the other way, and it was another player getting chopped down.
Yeah, you can see there, this time it's Paris. Para will stay high. Para will stay high, the 9. He 11, beg your pardon, likes to get forward, and you can see Harley coming underneath. He drops in between, there he is again, and he'll feed Para. They just ran into each other there. But you'll see that a lot. The full team for Lights dropping in between the midfield and the back 4 to get on the ball.
Ball got away from Kleber, who's now 35 years old. So best days behind him, but still the quality to play in the USL for sure. Vasco da Gama, Gremio, Palmeiras, Cruzeiro, all on his resume. Sao Paulo as a youth player. Spent some time in Europe as well. Nice ball through, but he lead to the first corner of the match for Austin Bold as it went out off of Robinson.
Yeah, good link-up play there. See Conca come underneath it. Really good play. The lad about to take the corner, number 10, the captain. He's a crafty player. Lots of assists, lots of goals.
Conca.
He's going to link up well with, I feel, with Kleber.
So we got to mind your P's and Q's. This is where you not want to give up a goal against the run of play.
No.
An outswinging kick headed on frame and snatched out of the air by Thomas Olsen.
Yeah,
large numbers forward.
Taylor coming up there. Look, big centre back coming up. That's where Las Vegas are really going to dead balls, any type of situation, corners. They'll be able to throw up. The big lads come in and attack some corners. So they're going to have to do well in Lights in that. But this is where I want to see them get more on the ball now. Their build-up play here, 2 midfielders. You know, they'll move it well. Once they break that press and they get it into Harley's feet, then they're away.
Robinson will play catch with Torre.
I don't think Austin Bold are going to press them. You know, you can see now here, the 9 and the 10 just sitting in that spot. So once they break that line into here, that's when now they can really attack and get forward.
Launched forward is Garcia Lopez looking to craft in a cross, and it will go out for another goal kick. We'll take this time to remind you the Lights' next home game is Saturday, March 30th against Real Monarchs. Lights players will wear commemorative jerseys to that game to pay tribute to the Vegas Golden Knights. Kickoff 7:30. Zappo's tailgate starting at 5:30. That's coming your way March 30th.
Zappo's tailgate.
Yeah.
It's a place.
And there will be fun before and after the game, as you would come to expect.
I'm sure.
Oh, might have been a handball. Not seen. Nope. Was caught by Tim Ford.
And you can just see Lights there going quick.
And we'll play Route 1 direct. Amobi Akugo going up to win the header. Now he pulls up and holds the hamstring.
That looked like a tough land there.
Akugo typically deployed in his MLS days. Well, that Jermaine Taylor, rather, excuse me.
It's coming in here. Look at the way he lands here. Yep. Look, he gets up there on that left leg. It comes right in over him. It's gone through to his hamstring. I'm sure that's just jarred his hip there.
84 caps with the Reggae boys.
He's big time for them tonight as a centre back. He's a big, strong lad. Just landed on it wrong, but great height.
Long-time stalwart in MLS, mostly with Houston, 106 appearances. And he will walk it off. And Akugo.
Probably the last thing you want is the ball when you've just gone down, you know?
Yeah. Give it back, man. I don't want that.
What a waste.
Yeah, playing a direct ball, and that will give everybody a breather. Here, quarter hour in about. No score between the Lights and the Bold.
Look at the gap you can see there. Torres coming right in deep, made that third centre half. You can see, but you can't even see the front players of Lights. That's how big the gap is between them. So if they can just move the ball like this, get Cruz but higher up, coming inside, I think they can cause some real problems.
Cruz will launch the long ball once more and let Gonzalez go chase into the corner, jousting with McFarland. And we're able to get it out of trouble. We'll stay with Las Vegas.
I think if you're Marcelo Serrano 15 minutes into this game, I think you couldn't be more happy with your team. You've stifled the opening. The tempo's gone a little bit. You've made it scrappy and messy, and I think you'd be really happy with these first 15 minutes. If you're Eric on the other side, I think you'd be wanting your team to start to get a grip of it and really get that bravery out of them and start moving the ball.
Foul goes against the Lights that time. Trying to get an explanation is Tripa Hernandez, who will be really the key cog and the guy that stirs the drink this year for Las Vegas. And a special player.
And we haven't mentioned his name once yet, have we? Coming in from that right-hand side.
Tripa, of course, in Spanish meaning the gut.
The gut. Is that because he's got guts to get on the ball?
Guts, yeah. His play causes dolores de tripa, stomach aches for opponents.
This is when they're dangerous.
On the move and in transition. Good job by Akugo to recognize the danger.
It's just a little bit forced at the minute there from Cruz, but good opportunity for Bold now to get in position and start working. They seem to be liking this left-hand side.
Trying to the far side, and that will be cut off. Squadarama there on the left side, along with Turpak. Get it to the foot of number 10, Conca. Service across, trying to find Kleber.
Give a free kick against the big man. Kleber there. Good movement though, like you said, from Conca coming in. I saw it just as that left side player had it. Conca comes right into that gap. That's where he's going to be real dangerous. Just in front of Kleber. And just playing off the holding midfielder for Las Vegas Lights. He can get on the ball there. He could cause some serious problems.
Well, Eric Ronaldo telling us we want to play fast. We want to have fitness to use the heat to our advantage this season and play a style the fans can appreciate. Now, heat probably not the biggest issue at this time of year.
I think it's
fitness
clever.
Is going to be huge.
I think it's clever, especially in the heat, in that desert heat at times.
And especially playing this kind of tempo.
For sure. You know, there's rhythms in the game.
I haven't talked about the preseason, the undefeated preseason Las Vegas played with this year. 7-0-1, and among those wins, the 5-1 victory over Toronto FC, team just about a year and a half removed from winning an MLS Cup. 5-1, and then got a result against Colorado, and then closed out the preseason against one of the favorites in that Western Conference, and team that finished on top last year, Orange County, won that game 2-1.
Yeah, it's been a great preseason for him. You know, I think you look at a lot of the sides. He's played a lot of the players in those positions. It's not like some preseasons, some coaches, you know, I've been involved with where they'll play everybody to get minutes and time. I think he had his first team pretty much and put a lot of time into them. And even in our interview when we spoke about it, how the big thing for him was knowing these lads. He says he knows these lads. He's watched them grow up in Cali. They've played together for 70, 80 games as kids. There's 10 of these boys that have played together growing up.
With either Cal United or Cal FC, coaches, teams coached by Eric Winalda. And he knew when he took the job, he targeted a number of players, and he and his assistant coach got Augie Rodriguez got everybody that they wanted.
Yep.
So guys that knew each other and could find wins here early in the season, especially.
And when we asked him, you know, I like when we get an opportunity, just a miss there, the centre back. But you know, when we spoke to him about it as well, and you know, he said the biggest thing for him was the person first. And I think you're going to see that in this team over the season. The personality will come out.
If you haven't heard, Eric's philosophy as far as finding talent and developing players a little bit different than the standard that you see with the collegiate system and the academy system in the U.S. He has a different way of going about things, and how fitting is that? You're coaching in Las Vegas, which is a city the same way.
100%. I think it suits. I think the personalities suit their club. Las Vegas Lights needed an Eric Ronaldo.
A good proactive play for a while for the Bold, eventually turned over.
This is a good spot. This is where they can get it. If they can move this ball, who's coming inside, or Tipper coming down the right-hand side, then they can get forward facing and then get at the Austin Bold back four.
And forward by Torres. Knocked back.
But easier said than done, right?
Yeah, right. On the ball, Conca is having to drop deeper and deeper.
Look at all, you can see all the space on the left-hand side of the field, but their left back, he doesn't want to come out of it.
Yeah, Toma De Viardi.
Yeah, De Viardi's staying in. He's protecting that back four. If he just releases a little bit quicker with a good bit of quality, he's out. But maybe that's a game plan to sit in tight. Look at Marcelo up directing him now.
A really good left-sided player, and Chris Tierpak ahead of you.
Yeah.
Combine a little bit as it's kicked away by Olsen. Good flick and nice control in the center of the park by Para.
You can see the frustration coming into Las Vegas Lights already 20 minutes in, and it's plays straight into Austin Bold's hand.
When you have this kind of crowd and this kind of build-up for this season, and the results are certainly going to be expected, and you want to play your best in front of a crowd like this.
Of course. And
the pressure will continue to mount the longer they go without a goal here.
Exactly. And you never know. You know, you can see the players. Austin Bold has the quality of players.
Certainly playing it safe here. Well, Eric Winall, the team, is not going to be shy about taking some risks.
Great touch and turn there.
Guadarrama. And he'll continue to maraud down the field, have a go, and knock it over the bar.
Great turn from Guadarrama there. Ball came into him. Lovely ball. Great build-up play from Austin Bold. You see the way they moved it. The game's so stretched. They've got those spaces now, and it was a lovely turn for Guadarrama.
22nd minute. Wait for Olsen to restart here.
You can see Conca there, look.
And they're backing off.
They're not interested in that ball. They're not interested in it at all. They'll let Las Vegas Lights have that all night there.
And they'll put that line of confrontation once they come across.
And then the back four drop.
That's a trip up and a foul, and this will give the Lights a good opportunity on a set piece here on that far side. Could this be the magic moment been waiting for? You've got some really good free kick guys who have a particular set of skills.
This lad here on it. You can see Cruz coming with his right foot. You got Tifa there coming out with his left foot. He can whip that ball in. Just gets across him there, Harley. This is his pace, and you see a clip from behind.
Felt the man coming. And De Viardi, the guilty party.
You can see he can be a left foot. For me, this is the left.
Cruz or Tripa?
I think this is the left foot. This is Tripa for me, left foot. He's got to whip this in as if he's trying to score back post. Any sort of touch, any glance from either side is trouble. That's what I would have a look at here from this left-handed side. Right across trying to score back post.
Yeah, Cruz back to prevent the counter. Whipped in and poked over the bar. Restrepo was moving there. He had some work to do.
Flipped it onto the bar. Great free kick.
And we'll do it again from the other side, second corner.
You could just see here, look, exactly right. Great delivery. Look at that, straight over. A little bit central that. If he gets that wider, that's going in the back post. Lovely delivery, lovely delivery.
Crowd trying to will that one into that net. Well, we played short. Sent across and dealt with by Taylor.
Taylor, so strong at the back, so important for this team.
All that experience and now headed out of play. And Opportunity lost here for Las Vegas.
Once again, you've got to see Marcelo Serrano's got his team up. They're not looking to build up. They're not looking to bring that added pressure on, work up the field.
Now, Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the finest leagues in the world. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit selectsportsamerica.com.
Good play.
Quick turn to that back post, and it was just trickling in. And a good look for Austin Bold there.
Great play there. Got Trepek coming inside. He's on this right-hand side now. Just switch sides a little bit. Maybe he's coming in on that weaker foot.
Good stick, and Harley will race back and draw another foul.
Another great tackle there.
And a yellow card, so the first booking of the match comes right at the stroke of 25 minutes.
This was a foul, definitely. You can see he just gets caught. It was a great tackle beforehand there. You see that tackle there by Taylor, and then as it comes in here, he just slides. Oh,
yeah.
He caught him bad. Yeah, he got him bad. Got
So
that standing leg.
Guadarrama, a guilty party.
I think Guadarrama tried to slide early, for my interpretation, just to block the ball, but a little bit too late in that and caught him. That's a tough one for Harley there. You can see him. They hurt.
A bit clumsy.
It's because his foot was standing right on it. Stuck to the floor. He fancies it. The way he's setting this up, Trepper fancies this.
Standing over.
Trooper looks like he wants this, right? That's a hit.
It's a long way to go.
That is a hit.
I think you take a glancing header, as you said. With the crowd ready to explode.
If this goes
in. If that net rattles anyway.
He's lined it up. This could be moving. Anything on target for me. Anything that dips in front of the keeper.
Trepa with a line drive, but right at Restrepo.
Not bad.
It was just begging for a deflection,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
Just a little skip, anything. If that dips in a little bit more, it gives him a bit more trouble. Good hit, though.
And turned over. And this team will go from defense to offense once they win the ball in a hurry.
He might be struggling. Harley, you just see there. I don't know if that looks like his other ankle now. He's just gone over, but you tend to think if his right side, he's just been caught in his right, maybe it's a little bit sore and now he's unbalanced on the other side, but that'll be a massive blow if he has to come off early.
And coming up from the center back spot, Gabe Robinson. Harley, a player that Eric Ronaldo was glowing about when we talked with him this week. Here comes the throw from Robinson. Chucks it in like a missile.
You don't want to have to head that.
Harley will collect a little.
He looks okay now.
Yeah, once he's got the ball at his feet, he's fine. Yeah. It'll be a throw in here for Las Vegas Lights.
You know what's expected. Nothing different from Austin Bold. You got to man up. You got to pick your marks. You got to get your head on the ball. And that's what you got to be organising as a back. There's no way of hiding from this. You've got to pick it up and get your head. It's about competition. That ball's going to drop. It will be about the second ball. So many goals are scored off the second ball.
Launched in.
That's beautiful.
Had a beat on it the whole way.
That's great from the goalkeeper. It's exactly what you want from your goalkeeper there. That takes all pressure off, because what it also does now is it gives Robinson an idea that the keeper's going to come. So maybe he now throws it into a different area, or if it's a different flight. So he's come and caught that. It's perfect.
Restrepo, 31 years old, raised in Colombia, born in Venezuela, but educated here in the States at UVA. Broke all of Tony Meola's records that existed there in the ACC. And has had a nice career, Tampa Bay, Fort Lauderdale, and San Antonio before coming to Austin. And giving it a go again, begging for a deflection. Did it take one? It did. We'll have a corner kick here for Las Vegas here in the 29th minute.
I think you see a glimpse of Garcia Lopez there, the number 3 just going out. You could see him on the overlap there. The moment that ball came inside, and I think it was Trooper that had it at the time, he started coming fast up that outside. We haven't seen enough of that on this right-hand side. You can see another hand movement. Look, they've got obviously some signals. 2 hands touching the thighs obviously means another movement coming into the box.
Trooper will approach with the left. We'll keep having some bites at the apple. Certainly want to have a swallow of one here at some point and get some sustenance.
Interesting, they've got some movements here.
Something off the old training patch.
It looks like Para's looking like maybe something gets cut back into him. Who knows? He looks interested though.
Whipped in again, deflected to the back stick.
So
and the oohs and ahs by the goal.
So difficult to defend when you've got quality like that coming in. You can see a great quality again. Look, so difficult. Any type of touch. You see there, Cruz thinking if I go around the back post, got to cover that back post. Any touch is going to go there, sliding in a little side foot goal.
Great look there from our crew. Coming up on half-hour mark here. No score. Las Vegas has been on the hunt, though. A couple of off chances the other way for Austin against the run of play.
Yeah, if you're Austin Bold, you're Marcelo Serrano, you're very, like I said, you're very happy so far. They've stifled them a little bit. I'm sure Eric Ronaldo is trying to get in there and trying to get a message to his team, but you know, you've got to see the setup that Austin Bold's done. It's been very good. They've pressed in the right areas, they've been competitive, and they've had chances. They've got the players to get it going forward in those little seams between the back four and the midfield.
Trying to get around the edge is Kleber. Right at the byline, sends it across and headed out of trouble by Garcia Lopez, but that will yield a corner kick here for Austin Bold FC.
Guatemala coming around the back post as well, number 33. They've got quality.
All season long at Cashman Field, enjoy Jarritos, the official soda of the Lights. Two Roots Brewing, the official craft beer of the Lights, and Estrella Jalisco, the official import beer. As we get ready.
Do you prefer zonal or do you prefer man marking, Jeff?
Depends on the situation. Lofted high, you'd rather see that driven a little bit.
Yeah, I think if I'm having to mark Taylor on those corners, I want to know who he is.
Coming up, sending it across perfectly right on frame. And denied a goal was Akugo. Olsen got low quick, but that was a great chance for Austin against the run of play.
Exactly that. Little ball, great ball inside. Love the ball inside. Lights left back. You see here pulling out, great movement. Gets wide there. McFarlane, and then a great ball in there. And you just see the finish. Great movement like a centre forward, not a centre back, getting across his man, getting near post.
I already mentioned, by trade, Akugo not a centre back. He's been a midfielder in his MLS career. I've seen him up a little higher when he was with Philadelphia and when he was younger.
Maybe those misses is why he's gone centre back. No, great movement from him. Called it great. I thought it'd gone under the goalkeeper. But it just shows the signs again, Austin Bold, what they have down these, you know, down those outsides. Once their fullbacks get involved and they get in a position where they can get their fullbacks in, they're dangerous.
So McFarlane will throw.
He done well there, McFarlane, get to the byline and pull the ball back.
Just the way you're taught.
Yeah.
Chipped, throwing off the chest, bringing it down. Tracking him is Torres. He'll eventually collect the ball and boot it up the field. 33rd minute, no score. The season opener for both teams. Austin Bold, one of the 7 expansion teams this year. Birmingham Legion, El Paso, Hartford Athletic, Loudoun United, Memphis 901, and New Mexico United, the others. 18 teams per conference this year.
Great, isn't it? I think it's fantastic. You know, I've been following it all through the off season and with the expansion teams coming and then the leagues that they've got now and what they're doing. You know, I just think it's brilliant what the USL are doing with the leagues and how it's coming. I'm really excited about it.
I've been calling USL games on and off since 2011. It seems like every year at the beginning of the season you're talking about how the USL, in this case USL Championship, League One, League Two now, growing by an exponential amount.
Exactly. But what I like about it, these clubs are getting an opportunity to build into the youth programs and they can put their own place, you know, they can put their own stamp on the game, and that's what's so cool about it. Another foul here on Harley.
Soccer communities all over North America. And here comes the free kick again for Las Vegas. Can they cash in here?
It's going to be, you know, it's going to be another decent delivery. Cruz standing over the ball. Tripa Hernandez with his left foot, he'll look to hit this. For me, it's just try and get this again, bouncing in front of the goalkeeper. Anything with pace and bend that just bounces in front of the goalkeeper is so difficult.
Cruz standing there just to throw off the scent, maybe. He'll approach it with the right if he's the option. Steadily, Tripa goes near post and had Restrepo diving to his left. And that will yield a corner kick here for Las Vegas Lights FC.
Just see here again, look at that quality, he's just whipping it in, gets exactly what I would try and get it bounced in front of the goalkeeper, and Restrepo's done excellent there just to turn it around the corner, out of play. You know, those can so often bounce back in.
Set on the ground, changing the direction a little bit. Tripa, the maestro on the ball, sends it in with the left foot, misses the target wide right, and Restrepo is hot at his back line.
Wants him out. Coming back. Wants him out, saying it's too easy. It's too easy for him to come inside and hit a shot. The moment he rolls inside, Tripa, they need somebody else stepping out, getting their body in the way of that block, of that shot. 35 minutes in, though, Austin Bold will be very, very happy.
Restrepo boots it away. 10 minutes here before half.
There's just so many bodies in there.
Tripa draws the foul.
It's tough, isn't it? There's so many bodies. Austin Bold, they're just smothering them there in net. It's so difficult.
Well, they've seen the tape, and they know the danger that the Lights possess. You don't want to let him play.
Need the captain, Scaglia. He's such a playmaker. If he can get on the ball a little bit more, he's just receiving the ball so deep. Every time he receives the ball, he's in his own half, or he's just on the edge of the halfway line. If he can get 10, 15 yards further up, that pushes cruising everybody further up the field, and it gives them a little bit more bodies up there.
Serve into the box, comes up empty. So Lopez will cut it back. In fact, that was Robinson. He was really good on the ball as a center back out of Cal State Northridge. And Sir Irvin Parra and Alex Harley
just see Parra there.
Getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, you can see it, and that's what we spoke about with Parra, you know. Both of them, him and Harley up top, they're big characters. They got great characters, hard workers, and they're going to get frustrated if they get the service they're getting at the minute. You know, they're not having anything into their feet.
There's Kleber here in the 30th minute. And no worry in the back four for Las Vegas. Now, again, Kevin Garcia Lopez will push up into the attack on a regular basis. And it goes from end to end a little too quick there.
You can see the press coming now.
Working it quickly. McFarland chopped down. A couple of players finding the ground here. And it will be an Austin Bold possession here.
See Baez winning the free kick there, steps in well. Just kills the game again.
Baez on the restart. This is Callum Malice, and whistle will stop it again. Torres having a conversation with Tim Ford. The new hairstyles, by the way. Torres the red, Pablo Cruz with the blue coif. Certainly fitting and complementing the jerseys.
For sure. I was just watching Marcelo Serrano, sorry, just down there. He was giving some instructions. He's just thrown another little formation out there now. Maybe it looks like a 4-2-3-1. Maybe they'll look to play now. You'll just see Baez out onto that left-hand side.
How quickly can the Lights recognize and adjust? As here comes a wave of Bold players into the area. Good work by Robinson again to read the danger and get those players out. To the box, knocked down and a foul, and the Bold not inclined to agree with the decision. As it was Guadarrama looking for a back post stunner.
Yeah, Kleber just got his strong arm across, and the defender went down. You could see him complaining there.
Well, don't miss a minute of the action this year with Lights FC season tickets starting at just $200. Viva Lights. Picked up in the center circle. Scaglia. Lights continuing to hunt for the opener here this 2019 season. They want the big payoff here before half. Again, Austin Bold will have that line of confrontation on their own half.
Yep, they're going to drop in. So difficult to play against, you know. So difficult. So many teams now do that. Drop in, and it's so difficult to break down. You can't go in behind in those sort of situations. There's no room to go in behind, and Lights keep trying to force that longer ball, but they've got to play. There's no space. They need to play in front of that back four. Sure, that's something the coach will recognise and put right in at half-time, no doubt. Because when I'm playing in the back four in that situation, Jeff, I'm happy. I don't have to run. I'm not stepping anywhere. I'm not stepping into holes I don't want to be. I'm not getting pulled out of position. I'm just in my back four, and we're shifting and moving side to side. And they just keep dropping the ball over the top, and we just keep closing the space. He's dropped a little well, and you can see him there. He's obviously got quality.
Bold roster has 6 players of MLS experience, 3 of Brasileiro, Brazilian First Division experience.
That's some pedigree.
3.
Great guy as well. A real good guy.
Well, the circle in the sport of soccer, very small, very tight.
Small.
Everybody knows everybody.
They certainly do, and he's a guy about relationships, and that's what Roberto, the CEO down there, who they're building the club almost together in some respects, you know, in the leadership group that they have. It's all about relationships down there. You think of the amount of nation, you know, different nationalities they've got in that team, you know, and he's pulled it all together, and that takes skill as a manager. That's a lot of man management.
Played long. Here's an opportunity. It was nicely pulled down. Cutting inside the area, chopped down. Is a shout for a penalty, not coming. And you know, the reaction from the crowd going to disagree with that assessment.
It's a great ball out to Parra in the first place. Lovely diagonal ball, and he brought it down so well, and he was isolated 1v1. Real nice.
Up the right side. Sent in on the left foot. Great opportunity.
Great header from McFarlane there. Back post. Really good header.
Not out of the woods yet. Stepping to the ball. Torres takes it away just at the edge of the area. Torres will grip it and rip it and put it over the bar. Go back to the penalty shout here a moment ago.
Yeah, you can see him. That's what he wants. 1v1 cuts inside. Lovely little chop, and I don't think there's anything there. No penalty for there. Just gets away from him, I think. You could see that being given in a home game, on a home opener maybe, but not enough in it. And then here, this is just hustle from Torres. Look, you can see there, committed to that first tackle, just bundles his way through, and then just tries to hit that on his left foot. Sort of sums it up at the minute for the first half. He had options around him. Harley was stood there. Little combination maybe, but
Harley quickly distributing too far out in front for Parra. He was waiting to pounce on something.
And that's it. I think that's all he's going to talk about for me, Eric Winaldo, if he goes into just that final ball to his teammate. You're doing it to his team. You're great. You're getting in those areas, and then it's just that final ball. Rather than going in behind, maybe we just drop it off one more and then go in behind.
Wilson takes possession. McFarlane, a busy half. There's Gonzalez. He's starting in place of Brian De La Fuente, who is going to be the captain of this side, but picked up a knock the last couple of weeks in training and unavailable tonight.
He's done well. Both centre-backs, I think, have dealt with it very well for Las Vegas Lights. Robinson and Torra.
And to be fair, Eric Winaldo raving about both of those individuals. Sent all the way across, a little too much on it, but nicely brought back by Gonzalez. We're on the byline, put a left foot into the area, and Akugo made the intervention. Clever trying to hold it up.
Does well, Clever there.
Yeah, clever.
Clever, though, clever.
Bold really looking to counter. This is one of those where you feel you've had the better of things in this game, and only one mistake, and then you could see yourself down one.
Exactly that. I think either way, you know, they can get caught. I think the Lights, especially when Austin has the ball in those situations, and that's where when they can win it quick, Las Vegas Lights, that's when they can break quick, and they just haven't, you know, we spoke about it a lot, they just haven't found that quality ball, that little bit of composure, but You know, it's only 45 minutes into their first game of the season in some respects.
A reminder here, after stoppage time, another great ball looking in for Kleber. Gabe Robinson's had a good game. He's recognized danger multiple times. Let's see what stoppage is going to be shown here.
You can just see McFarlane, he's talking there to Kleber. He's hit it too hard for me, McFarlane. Kleber, if he just rolls that across the 6-yard box.
Well, we're in first half stoppage. A reminder, the ABC Hyundai halftime report coming your way following the halftime whistle. Sent to the back post and pulling it down. Olsen hasn't been too troubled. Had one good save to make.
Made it well. Great ball pulled back in the box, wasn't it? And he got down low.
1 minute of added time, and we're nearly through that. 1 minute minimum. As Pablo Cruz looking to create something. Could be the last run up here, and now have a free kick. And a card, first of the match, going up against a Las Vegas player.
Another opportunity here for right at the end for Austin Bolt to put the ball in the box. You can see Parra there. He's getting edgy. He's getting chippy.
So Parra going to go into the book, I think,
Just
for coming from
yeah,
behind. Yeah.
Trace him back, just clips him from behind. He's getting frustrated, Parra. You can see it.
A frustrated striker, never a good thing.
Never a good thing.
You know what they say. You can have a horrible game, but you come up and get a goal in the 90th minute.
100%.
Everybody forgets everything else. Could be the last kick of the game here. Sent into the box.
What
Great
an
shot from
opportunity.
Tierpak, who got a really good look at it. And that will be the halftime whistle from Tim Ford. No score, 0-0 between Austin Bold FC and Las Vegas Lights FC. First ever meeting here, and I think some chances either side.
Yeah, just with Tierpak there, he's just missed the best chance of the game. An absolute free header in the 6-yard box. And he's completely misjudged it. What an opportunity that is on half-time. He's going to be annoyed when he sees that again. That's a really good opportunity.
Cashman Field will have to wait for the opening salvo from their lights. We'll go to the half, 0-0. The ABC Hyundai halftime report going to be coming your way in moments.
Look at these guys walking off together. You can see that discussion on the field.
Well, they'll have some things to discuss. Dottie and Dolly in already mid-season form. Las Vegas going to get on the board here coming up in the second half. 0-0 against Austin.
Professional soccer on MyOVTV when your Las Vegas Lights FC take on OKC Energy FC Saturday, March 16th at 5:30 p.m.
Ball hit across. What a finish!
Don't miss a moment of all the action on MyOVTV, Channel 21, Cable 12.
Introducing the all-new Chevy Silverado. It's the official truck of calloused hands and elbow grease. The official truck of getting to work and getting to work. It's the official truck of homecoming and coming home. The all-new Chevy Silverado. Now during Chevy Truck Month, get 0% financing for 72 months on this all-new Silverado.
See your Southern Nevada Chevy dealers.
Super good. Jarritos. Super good. Que bueno son.
High energy bills have you feeling like you're in the penalty box? Score a hat trick with the Universal Solar Direct exclusive. 0 down, 0 interest, and 0 payments for 5 months. Don't get stuck paying interest with the other guys. Invest today, save for a lifetime. Call Universal Solar Direct today and receive up to $5,000 from NV Energy just for going solar. 0 down, 0 interest, 0 payments for 5 months. Universal Solar Direct, proud sponsor of the Vegas Golden Knights.
Universal Solar Direct. Pay less for your electric.
Spring is here, and that means the Hyundai Spring Fever sales event is on now at ABC Hyundai. Spring Fever savings like $4,000 off MSRP on all new 2019 Santa Fe's. And get a $1,500 gift card with your trade-in. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
Back at Cashman Field in Las Vegas as the Lights and Austin Bold 0-0 here at the half of the season opener for both teams. Jeff Radcliffe, Sam Stockley here, and look, each team, as we said going into break, has some had some chances that they're going to rue when they have that halftime talk.
I think they've had some chances to their rules, definitely. And I feel like that Austin Bold had the best chance right at the death there with Tierpak right ahead of just at the end.
Well, I think the fans for Las Vegas going to be wondering, where are these preseason Lights that we saw when they disrupted and defeated Toronto FC 5-1 in the preseason?
And I think you've got to give credit. You've got to give credit to Bold. They've come in with a game plan. They've stifled Las Vegas Lights. They found it difficult. They've given no space in behind between the goalkeeper and the back four. And he's made it really, really difficult for them.
There's a look at what happened. That's in reverse order. The season, the last one was the Orange County SC game, a 2-1 result on March 2nd. But yeah, the head turner, Toronto FC, that happened early February and got headlines not just in the USL, but MLS and really around the world to see that kind of a shocker with a team the quality of Toronto FC.
No, and I think, you know, when we spoke to the head coach, Eric, about it, he was under no illusions as well that maybe Toronto hadn't had their strongest side out, but nevertheless, you have to play against a team there. And they went out and they scored goals, but Toronto played a high line in that game. They allowed Las Vegas Lights to get in behind them, and when they did that, they caused them a lot of problems. Austin Bold's not letting them do that. They're not giving them the space behind.
Well, we'll see the halftime festivities. Or perhaps having a ball that size gives you an opportunity to score a goal the easy way.
Oh, to a 2v2 with that.
Sign them up. Sign them up. Here's what's coming your way for the Lights. It's on the road for the next two. Oklahoma City Energy FC and at Portland Timbers 2. Then they come back home. Tickets, of course, available for Real Monarchs. Really solid team this year, we think, on the 30th of March. Then we get into April at San Antonio, and then get a look at the Tacoma Defiance, who last night picked up a win in the opener in USL play against RGV. Speaking of the USL Championship scores, let's have a look-see, shall we? Busy Saturday here. We're going to hold off on that just for a moment, and we'll come back. We'll get the scores. We'll have some highlights and a whole lot more. The ABC Hyundai Halftime Report comes your way, and we come right back right after this.
What does it take to be a champion? Skill, strength, vision, an unrelenting desire to prove your worth week in, week out. An army of fans behind you screaming your name. And sometimes just a bit of luck. For 631 games over the course of the next 9 months, 22 players will step on the field to answer the question, why will it be you and not them? And the 36 teams, from the champions of yesterday to the challengers of tomorrow, only one will be right.
Well, USL Championship season 2019 underway. You've got the defending champs, Louisville City, #1 in those power rankings, as you would expect, going back-to-back in the championship department. Against 7 expansion teams, including the team we're seeing tonight, the Austin Bold FC. Got Birmingham, Hartford, Loudoun, which is up in Virginia, DC United affiliate, Memphis, El Paso, New Mexico, all starting this weekend. And a bit of a shift for the teams in the Missouri region. St. Louis FC moving over to the east, along with Swope Park Rangers, the affiliate of Sporting Kansas City. So each conference now level, 18 teams apiece. Here's a look at the scoreboard from this opening weekend of play. We mentioned Tacoma Defiance getting their first franchise win, being Rio Grande Valley FC at home. Tulsa Roughnecks playing to a 1-1 draw with Timbers 2. It was OKC Energy 3, El Paso Locomotive 1. Reno and Orange County, what a game this was. Brian Brown had a goal and an assist for Reno. Then Aiden Quinn, a penalty kick for Orange County in stoppage time in the second half to level the scoreline 2-2. So Orange County goes on the road, gets a result. You see the rest. And next week, the games come fast and furious as we are into March. Real Monarchs, El Paso will meet for the first time this season. You see the lights again on the road at OKC Energy FC. Reno, the big rival, will be hosting Austin Bold FC, so they'll get a taste of Nevada here to start the season.
Wonder if they'll stay out or they'll fly back.
And again, all these games can be seen on ESPN Plus this season. That platform for all of your USL Championship action. Well, the ABC Hyundai Halftime Report continues with highlights and stats. Right after this, it's 0-0 at Cashman Field between the Bold and the Lights.
And that means the Hyundai Spring Fever sales event is on now at ABC Hyundai. Spring Fever savings like $4,000 off MSRP on all new 2019 Santa Fe's. And get a $1,500 gift card with your trade-in. ABC Hyundai, #1 in Nevada for a reason.
Boston Dental Group, your place for friendly, gentle, and convenient dental care in Las Vegas. We offer you expert specialists such as orthodontics, implants, cosmetic dentistry, and even pedodontics for your children. Call us today to take advantage of our limited time offers. 25% off cleanings and only $250 down to start your braces today. Call 702-388-8888.
Boston Dental Group, making healthy smiles more affordable to you.
Because of UMC, there's a wide open road ahead of me.
Because of UMC, she can grow up with her twin sister.
Because of UMC, I'm here to help you.
UMC, the highest level of care in Nevada.
Zappos makes returns easy, so you can save the drama.
What do you want?
For your 18th century prima donna.
Did you eat my lost taquito?
Nope.
Lawyer!
Drama-free customer service 24/7. Zappos.com. Zappos makes getting help at any time easy.
They're on their way.
Great.
So you can save the drama.
Curfew was 2 hours ago.
For your teenage llama.
Michael, look at me when I'm talking to you.
Drama-free customer service 24/7. Zappos.com.
Mom, we're out of cereal. Can I go to Jennifer's tonight? No, you said you were going to take me to dance.
There's no time for downtime. Better get better, quick. UMC Quick Care has locations all across the valley, and you never need an appointment. So get in and get better. UMC Quick Care.
Back at Cashman Field, it's the ABC Hyundai Halftime Report all season long. Halftime will be brought to you by ABC Hyundai, official sponsor of the $5 Give Back program. 0-0, Lights and Bold FC. And here are halftime highlights brought to you by Zappos. And no scoring to speak of, but a lot of action. It got a bit chippy here to start.
Yeah, you could just see Cruz taking a long-range effort there. Came in from that left-hand side, and now you have Austin Bold coming in. There's few chances have been few and far between. You see another little shot there coming over the top. Guadamaro, but this has been a set piece. Has been dangerous for Las Vegas Lights. A lovely delivery there, left-footed, come in, keeper does well. Restrepo punches it onto the bar, and that's a lovely drive there. Just maybe caught it too clean. You want that to dip a little bit more, but this was brilliant. Ball inside, McFarland pulls it back here. And there you see the big centre back coming in, trying to get his finish. Goalkeeper does well.
Well, here late in this first half, a chance to start coming. How about this play inside the box for Torres?
Just pure muscle and determination there. He's strong, he goes down, he muscles through, and you could just see him getting a little bit frustrated. You could see, look, goes down there for the first tackle. He's been doing that all game. He's been solid and just gets a little bit off balance and just can't control it under the shot, under the bar. But
the native of Tijuana has, boy, muscle in the box has been good. Here's a look at this match stats. 11-6 shots in favor of Las Vegas. What else stands out to you?
I just think you can see it's a balance, you know, the possession there, only 51 to the home team, Las Vegas Lights, and they're a team that likes to control the ball, Jeff. They want to get it and move it through the lines, but as the head coach said, they can also go direct. They've got different ways to do things. I just feel in this first half that they went a little bit too direct, a little bit too early, and maybe that wasn't the game plan. So we'll be interested to see how they come out in the second half. But credit to Austin Bold, Jeff. They've been solid, they've been organised, they've been difficult to break down, and you got the big centre-back Taylor, who's been excellent all first half.
Well, Marcelo Serrano, let's see if status quo remains. As, boy, if you get out of here in the opener with the result, I know 0-0 is not going to excite really fans on either side, but going on in your first game, getting a result on the road would be fantastic. Las Vegas, on the other hand, they've been knocking at the door the entire first half and just haven't been able to connect.
I was just looking at this here. You see Parra there. You know, he's doing a lot of talking before. You know, it looked like he was just saying, like, calm down, calm down. You can see him. He wants to control this group. He's a leader. But he was getting frustrated in the first half. Service into him wasn't good enough. He's a player that wants to get the ball with his back to goal. He wants to stop it with the sole of his foot. Then he wants to turn quick and get shots off. And he's been having to chase a lot of lost causes over the top. It's not his game, so it'll be interesting now. Maybe the first half's out of the way, but I do expect to see a different Las Vegas Lights.
And if you're those 11 in black on the field, you want to pay off the fans, the crowd that have come out all preseason and now tonight. With a really good way to start 2019.
Yeah, with a city like Las Vegas, that crowd can get behind you. You get success down there with what they're trying to do, and that will soon go from maybe 5, 6, 7,000 to 10, 12. And I'm sure that's their plan, but they need a good 45 minutes at home.
Remember now, a tie doesn't get it done if you've heard. If the Bold end up winning or tying this game, you've got a promise you had to upkeep if you're the owner, Brett Lashbrook. He said that if they do not win, it's a free ticket next week to the next home match for Lights FC, should they not get all 3 points. So putting his money where his mouth is. So that's how confident he said. That was the Lights owner, Brett Lashbrook. So, boy, not just the 3 points on the line, but a lot of free tickets. Let's take a look at some of that.
That. I like that. Look at that tackle there to start with. You can see there Torres coming underneath. That was more of a slip. Obviously, it gets you in the wrong spot, but you can see these movements. It's being physical. That was a little bit dangerous there. Caught him on his standing leg, but you can see they're committed to it. Torres there for Las Vegas Lights, been getting after it. It's been a great battle in midfield, but again, you know, that's part and parcel of it now. You know, those are the battles you like.
Yeah, that made headlines, by the way, doing the Joe Namath guarantee this week. And how does that motivate a team like Austin coming in here when they're hearing like they're guaranteeing victory against us? That's a motivator, isn't it?
You know what? When you're Austin Bold and you're a new franchise and it's your first game, you're just trying to set some foundations, some standards. Yeah. You want to be, you know, you're going to find out about your teammates now, and that's the exciting part of it for me. You know, they're away from home first game. You know, I know for a fact that Marcelo Serrano's missing players. He's got 5 that aren't registered. He's got 2 lads that he lost this week in training. So the squad he's got out there is ultimately maybe not the squad you'll see in a couple of weeks, but let me tell you something, they've done brilliant, and that's credit down to the franchise and what they're trying to do there.
Once again, it's game on in Vegas, just underway, second half. The Lights going to go left to right here.
This for me, right, is first, you're at home, it's the second half, get the ball forward, get it forward a little bit quicker. You know, this is going to suit Austin Bold again. Look, they're just going to shift. They're playing with the 2 forwards here. You can see Conco, who's been very good, the captain on this left-hand side. And then you have Kleber on the right-hand side. And then the 3 up beneath it. They've got to move the ball quicker, Las Vegas Lights.
Scaglia back to Robinson. And you can get Tommy Olsen involved a little bit. Work up the left side this time. Call out a pass. That won't get it done. Akugo read that.
again, Harley there. Harley's spilling into the channel, right? But all the space is to go in behind and then check short. There's 25 yards of space for him to come short, but they're still forcing it down that.
Pablo Cruz inside the area. Is he offside? The flag is up. The goal not going to count from Para. But a great roar from the crowd.
It's a warning sign there. A warning sign.
He was in behind for sure.
Yeah, he got in behind, and you see his composure, his touch. Didn't strike it. You can see that boy. He's cultured. He's got goals in him. But yeah, that's a sign
like
there.
He caught the ball on his foot. Just caught it.
Knew exactly what he was doing. Difficult ball in, but again, great line from Austin Bold there. But it's a warning for minute in. That's what you want, more of that if you're Eric Renander's team.
Good forward, Baez. The half chase was Conca. Into touch it goes. Throw to the lights here, halfway line. Up the line and doing his due diligence was Jermaine Taylor.
You know it's coming in. Just see here, Cruz on the ball, great little turn, crafty when he's on it. Lovely little ball there, reverses back in, and you just can't see the line there, but great touch there from Para. Look at that touch, brilliant. Lets the keeper goes down and puts it in the opposite corner. Great finish. That's what they need. Cruz cutting and carving in front of that back four.
Here's the big throw from Robinson into the near post and in.
Nobody touched it though. Nobody touched
Las Vegas, and they're going to wave it off though.
Nobody touched it. Huh? That's what I thought, Jeff. Nobody touched it. You can't throw it straight into
that's
it.
Right.
Yeah, all it needs is a little nick though. He's so unlucky.
Yeah, it's not like a corner kick which can go in without being touched like an Olympico.
But the way he threw it, you need to see it because maybe there was, here we go, a glimpse. But look, he throws it, any type of touch. Oh, they done well to leave it. They done well.
That could have easily been an own goal.
That's knowing your rules. Yeah, look, he's got out the way, Taylor. The keeper left up. He knew no one's touched it. No goal.
Yowza. Now back at the other end. Well, two really entertaining plays here to start this second half for the Lights. And turned over.
It's going to be interesting. I just think now with obviously the one thing, again, they're looking for that longer ball over the top, you know. But it'd be interesting because you think of the Las Vegas Lights team starting on January the 3rd. Always out.
Park can't make contact with the
Para.
keeper. Couldn't hold up. They'll hug it out though.
Look at them having a laugh. Yeah, he knocked him over the line. He done well, the goalkeeper Restrepo there. He was scrambling a little bit to get that back into his box, and see Para coming in. But no, you know, obviously Las Vegas Lights, as we was just mentioning, they started pre-season January 3rd. They're ready. They're ready.
Right. It's been a long
They are ready. Where I don't think Austin Bold, they didn't start so later on, so fitness is going to be a key factor.
Especially going once we get past an hour. La Bonita is the official supermarket of Lights FC. It's the best price in town for Lights single game tickets. Visit any La Bonita supermarket.
Trey Peck just playing in that advanced area.
And offside flag up that time, but hitting the deck is Para. And he'll take his time getting off the mat.
To see Taylor explaining his innocence there.
I didn't do it, really. Well, you've got Para now.
Well, he just gives him a little handoff. Nothing too malicious, but he does give him a little handoff under the chin there, doesn't he, Taylor? I don't know if he's that innocent, but Para's not going to know it as well. He's an experienced lad. He's going to feel it and go down and try and get an upper hand. Look, two big lads there. I'm sure they can handle a bit of hustle and bustle as they play.
It's one thing this Las Vegas team has is some height really all over the field. You got Harley and Paris, 6'2" and 6'1". And then the central midfield, Torres is 5'11", Scaglia 6'2". You can have some weapons on set pieces, but that's the main thing is you're going to be physical. I mean, the center backs, of course, 6'2", both Robinson and Torre.
I think Robinson, I think he was described, wasn't he, by Eric Renander, that he was one of the best headers in the country he'd seen. Wouldn't he like him at the end of it? Here we go.
And a chance. Guanarama want to have that one back. He couldn't get enough on it to put it on frame. You mentioned Gabe Robinson. As Eric Ronaldo comparing him to the great Eddie Pope, one of his former U.S. national team teammates. Said, until now, he's the best header I've ever seen, Eddie Pope. Never thought I'd see somebody better, but I really think this Gabe Robinson has it. So watch that going forward.
Yeah, corner set pieces.
I also said with that big throw he's got, it's a weapon, and we'd be stupid not to use it.
It is a weapon. We've seen it all first half.
Well, you just saw that.
In the second one there, yeah.
It just gotten a flick. It's 1-0. Good target practice, though. I mean, unless you're trying to do the crossbar challenge. Knocked to ground is Torre.
Again, this suits into the tempo. This suits into the tempo for Austin Bold. It's disrupting Las Vegas Lights. It's hard for them to get any rhythm going.
Garcia Lopez.
Yeah, we
now Tripa, the little man magic.
Need to see more of him. This Garcia Lopez on the ball. He's found it difficult down this right-hand side to really get on it.
He's a guy who likes to become a modern fullback, right? Likes
modern
to really
fullback, likes to get forward.
High,
I like the sound of that. A modern fullback, get forward, high and wide, get the balls in the box. Get your opposite fullback coming in the other side, get scoring. Cool.
Coach said he loves to get up, and he will bomb up the right side with reckless abandon in certain parts of the game. And he can run all day. More impressive is he is a UC Santa Barbara grad, book smart young lad. Was a pharmacy assistant at a biomed company before coming to Las Vegas, right?
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah, looks like getting the first change ready. Check the sub if it's coming in now. Can't tell. Nope, but we'll do a throw in first.
That's okay. I think Thomas has come in there into that midfield. He looks like just on the ball now. There he is. We didn't see it, but I think he's just come inside. Number 21.
Taken down after the ball got away. And that's
a great tackle.
The ball was already away when he went down. So not much argument here, but it will yield a corner.
See, ball goes forward here. Just comes off in there. There's Thomas, and then the ball in behind there. Oh, it's a great tackle there from Malice. Great tackle. Times it perfect. Times it perfect.
It shook his hand. No.
All ball.
There we go. Another set piece opportunity here for the Lights. Looking to strike for the first time in 2019. Tripa eyes it, puts it in the air, whips it in, and pawed away by Restrepo.
Brilliant from the goalkeeper there. Love a great delivery, just gets his right hand on it and clears it out the way.
Now we're hearing Matt Thomas getting ready to come in, one of the 5 returning players to this roster and the man who scored the inaugural goal last year for Las Vegas.
Looks like he's just come in the road for Baez, just in that middle of the field. Light for light, but put a bit more strength in there, I think, with Baez being that creative type of player. And this is a game where you got Malice and now Thomas sat in there, 2 strong lads that are going to sit there and really protect the back 4.
Checked up the line. And offside is the call. Kleber just on the other side of the halfway. Well, Matt Thomas.
Thomas, beg your pardon,
Yep. Palo Verde High School product. Guy can play multiple positions. You can deploy him where you need him. And in behind here is Garcia Lopez, bumped off the ball. Nothing doing. And he's going to appeal to the assistant referee to no avail.
Ball in there again, look. Gets a little touch. Comes in, lovely little touch, just gets away from there. It gives the opportunity there for Tierpak to get back in, and it just opens it up with that first little touch.
Yep. Trying to appeal. Nothing doing, but blue hair not taken seriously, apparently. A kick ball here in the last minute or 2. Oh, or nearly brought it in.
See Cruz coming up there trying to nick it as well.
Cruz with a dose of energy. Mark Tripa.
He's good. Look at him drifting inside. The more he can get on the ball.
Lovely little ball. Parra will try to set it up inside the 18, looking for assistance. Didn't have it come quick enough.
Really good. They're starting to get in the game now. Cruz and Tipa trying to get in. It's really, really good.
Tierpak crossing halfway. The only player he could go to is Kleber, and the offside flag up.
Better from Las Vegas Lights there. Better using the play as well, and then like you said, they've still got that opportunity of a counter coming back in.
Seventh minute, no score. The better of the chances have come the way of the Lights tonight. Right now, I want to light the scoreboard up with a number 1. Oh, nice turn in the center.
Brilliant.
Tripa getting the attacking third again. Look
really good.
Garcia Lopez on that right side. Chase it to the touchline. Bold scramble to get it out.
They win it back on that counter-attack. It's much better from Las Vegas Lights.
Garcia staying on side is Harley. Thought about the cross, and we'll wait for everybody to come up. Cut to the right, and trying to earn a corner, did not, but safely back into the foot of Garcia Lopez. Kind of cramped here on this near side. Gets away, chopped down, and it's going to be a throw-in. So here comes number 4, I'm sure of it.
Yep. Here he comes.
Gabe Robinson.
Again, so you know this is coming in. Penalty spot. It's going to be arrowed in. Just got to find your mark and pick him up.
First professional game here. We'll have to wait a second.
A little bit better interchange there in that first couple of minutes than in the last couple of minutes of the game, don't you think, Jeff?
I think it's a very astute observation. Comes the throw. Robinson chucks it in and chased by Pablo Cruz. The Lights threatening here. 59th minute.
He does a lot of work, Robinson, doesn't he?
He's going to go side to side. Going to get the conditioning hit.
He's going to get it work.
Drives it in.
Great header there from Taylor. He's been brilliant at the back for Austin Bold.
As you would expect, a player of his pedigree, 84 caps in with the Jamaican national team. Long career in MLS, 34 years old, and what a coup to get him on your back line if you're Marcelo Serrano.
Oh, what a leadership, yeah. Imagine playing next to him, you know, you're a young lad maybe playing either as a centre-back or even as outside backs with him, you know, real good. Have someone like that.
And just the leadership, a guy who's been around.
He's been brilliant in the game so far in these first 60 minutes.
Well, fans follow the Las Vegas Lights and the rest of the USL Championship all season long on ESPN Plus, home to the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join the over 2 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN Plus and watch the championship live every week. Sign up today, ESPNplus.com. And here's the change for the Austin Bold. Number 22, Clayton Adams, the man they call Speedy Joe, got discovered in a tryout in Iowa, of all places, in December.
So switch like for like there. You see Guatemala coming out, and now Adams going in there, and it's a great opportunity for him.
Now, with the name Speedy Joe, you assume he has pace. The back stick, enough dangerous numbers coming forward, but read it well with Olsen, and now we'll start the counterattack. An hour gone. And adjustments being made, the chess pieces being moved across the board here at Cashman Field. Kevin Garcia Lopez. Harley loves to play on that right side and get that across away, and one touch at one sends it out of the park, a home run.
Oh, he caught it sweet as well. You can see him. He did
Laces
catch it really, really nice. It's a great block.
Over the left field wall. Touch them all. Took a deflection on its way out, so it yields a corner.
Good delivery from Cruz. Right-footed. This will be an in-swinger.
Fifth corner of the match. Cruz, whipped in ball. Be up to Scaglia to hold it in. Oh, was that a handball? It was, and we pulled back. Handball against Austin. Would have been a little more fortuitous had it happened about, I don't know, 5 yards to the diagonal inwards.
I don't think he knew much about it. Another opportunity here, though. I think it'll be Cruz right foot. Oh, yeah, you can see there, look, his arms up. It's always a difficult one now, all these rules for handballs. And
yeah, you know, FIFA's making the change this year.
And if it's moved towards the ball or if it isn't towards the ball.
Talking about the player silhouettes and stuff, yeah. Remember, intention doesn't really mean anything.
Nope.
Everybody says, I didn't mean it. Ball in, flick to the back post, and a great opportunity for Robinson, who got his noggin on it, put it over the top of the bar.
Yeah, another difficult ball. You can see Taylor trying to organize his back line there, and Restrepo can't come for that. So that little in-swinger, difficult.
Now you throw it in the corridor of indecision.
It's a great delivery here. Look, you can see, and it just flicks off there. Opportunity for Robinson back post. Just comes a little bit quick. Maybe trying to guide it. Another look, great angle here. Comes in, touch there off bold centre back, and it just comes a little bit too quick. Yeah, just trying to push it back across.
Couldn't say yes to the ball and get it down, yeah?
There's that aerial threat.
A lot of these 50-50s being won here by the Lights. Austin, during that last replay, snuck a sub in on us. So Faris Abdi is checked in for Chris Tierpak. Left-sided player for left-sided player. Went in on the goal.
He's not going to
handles it.
He's not going to change it much, Marcelo. I wouldn't have thought. You know, he's happy with it, like for like, bringing the like for like player in there, just refreshing the legs, making sure those wide players get tucked in. You think, you know, Las Vegas Lights have had a little bit of success down the outside channels, so time to change the fullbacks, change the wingers. Sorry, get new ones in. I always felt sorry for a winger. They was always the first ones off.
Yes. My son plays winger.
Does he?
He complains all the time.
Oh, I bet. It's always the first one.
Clipped high in the air by Jabin Torre.
But even there, look, the ball gets played up top there to Harley, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 Austin Bold players around the two of them. It's so difficult, and it's been like that. It's been like that from all night. Just feel if they could string 3, 4 passes together. They've done it once or twice, and they've slid straight through Austin Bold.
Remember, fans, you can follow Lights FC on the road to Oklahoma next Saturday night. MyLV TV coverage begins at 5:30. Here's Abdi getting involved here just upon entering the game. He's Saudi Arabian national teamer out of San Diego.
What a hit there.
There was being pressed into service was Olsen as he had to dive to his left. Corner kick for the Austin Bold here.
Yeah, great strike from Malice. Just picked the ball up in that deep holding midfielder. Beautiful. Yeah, look, great ball across there. Just steps into a little bit of space. Malice, 1-2 touch, gets out his feet, hits it perfect. Just the right height for the goalkeeper. But hey, the goalkeeper doesn't have much to do. He's going to like that one, isn't he? He's going to like that. He'll like that dive. That's a little camera shot.
The ball from Malice certainly had some bad intentions.
Yeah.
Right? Corner kick high in the air, but right at the keeper. Couldn't get it on that 6-yard or to the penalty spot. So I think Thomas Olsen will take that all night.
And here comes a break.
Numbers running forward. Para runs into a brick wall. And you see Cruz trying to get a ball away and showing the frustration.
But once again, Austin Bold, 9 players back from their own corner. Look at them getting back around. They're working for each other. There's maybe a body check there, but
Yeah, the blocker charge.
And then comes to Cruz, just a little body check. No one see that, but nah. Again, but, you know, Austin Bold in that picture had 8 players back. Just goes to show the work rate that they're doing, and they're stifling Las Vegas Lights coming forward.
Remember, Vegas, as we mentioned, they're going on the road for the next 2. OKC Energy and Portland Timbers too. So you want to get more than just a point out of this one.
Got to, yeah, you want something out of your home opener.
Nearly played Harley through. You see the danger they possess.
See Adams there, just a little getting a turn. If they can get him on the ball, I'm sure they'll be trying to find him.
And look who's getting ready to come in. The burner. Tabor Ataka Preston.
They spoke about him, didn't they? About how fast he can be coming in.
One of the 2 young Cameroonians. He's 20 years old. Ben Adolphe now the other one. And he can change a game in a hurry. And there's Ronaldo who told us, just call him Preston.
Just call him Preston.
The name is too complicated. Another ball served into the box and out of play. That will allow the sub to come on. So going to be Preston to come on 4. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, not showing us. Well, he's coming in. We'll see who comes off. And it looks like, nope, not Harley.
Eric Ronaldo's words were, this is the last person you want to see coming on when you're just
Harley is
played
coming off.
45th. That's an interesting one for Harley. I thought Harley's been very good. He was popping up on the right side. He was the one that just put the ball in the box for Paro that I know we couldn't quite see. But, you know, I thought he's done well. It's interesting. Now they brought someone who wants to get in behind even more.
Well, Eric told us that Preston, he will win any running challenge we have in training. And if you're the opponent, and once you see him on film, he is not the guy, like you said, that you want to see coming in late in the game when you're tired.
I remember him saying he won every challenge by 34 yards or something.
Yeah, not just win.
Over 40. No, but he looks like pace. But again, you know, I've said it all game, but Austin Bold, they're not giving you that space behind. Everything's in front. So obviously Mady here, with him coming out to this side and being able to shift in and out, but
the time's starting to favor the Austin Bold. Again, mission accomplished. You come in here and get a point, even in a 0-0 draw.
Yep.
And this is going to be, with the crowd here, one of the tougher places to play for an opponent, especially in the Western Conference.
He's done well, Garcia Lopez, just gone about his business. Good little right back he is. I like the way he plays. He looks to get forward. He's tenacious.
Well, there's our first look at Preston. Draws the foul.
Welcome to the game by Malice.
He and Enau coming by way of the Czech Republic where they were playing. So just 20 years old. And had a beat on things there. And offside flag was up, left a little too early to Ian Parra.
You can look at this, they're waiting for a ball. All the tricks are coming out. 70 minutes in. Kill the game, make it uncomfortable. Time, you know what I mean? All these old habits are coming. They're a wily old side, Austin Bold. Even though they're new to the league, they've got some players that have been around the block. They know what they need to do to win games, to get results. And you've seen that today.
Over the back.
I've watched it. It's true about his heading ability. He's not lost a header yet, Robinson. He's been outstanding in the air.
And a foul and a free kick awarded to the Bold here.
Again, just a little bit of, he's coming a little bit quick there. There's a great opportunity now.
There's Kleber being clever.
Yeah, you just see Kleber backing in. He sees him. Look, he feels it. There, that was maybe a foul. And then you see, look, Kleber here just gets his body in, jumps out of the way. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Will be Dario Conca, the Argentine, with the left foot, two-man wall, and hooks it to the back post. Again, right at Olsen.
He's done well, Olsen there, just comes and collects it.
6'3" Bishop Gorman grad.
Now you can see, look, there's Cheaper dropping right back in there deeper now. In there with Scaglia. They got power out on this right-hand side.
Here comes the pace, a bit of pressure, and forcing the turnover. Collected and then running into a wall was Para once more. Tripa.
I like him in there. He's clever, looking for that little ball into the front man's feet. You can see why they've put him in there to try and create some stuff.
Cruz can't handle that one. Goes into touch, back the other way. The other thing you have to be careful of here, Sam, is that, yeah, you're pressing for a goal, but what you don't want to do is come out and have no points out of this.
No.
If you're Las Vegas, here especially at home. That balance to go for the win, which, well, let's be honest, Eric Winaldo's always going to go all out for 3.
That's what he said about his team, wasn't it? They're young, hungry, offensive, and he wants them to take risks.
He's going to make another change now. Here, the next dead ball.
He's bringing on attacking players.
Penzani Sousa, Congolese attacking type of player, who he played at the Atlanta Silverbacks for Coach Winaldo. See, you're a fan of the USL. You've seen him with Wilmington and other places. 73rd minute. Looking for some late magic here. And want to send the fans home happy. We honestly thought this could be a lot of goals in this game.
We did, from preseason form and from what we thought that might come in from the home team. And to be, like we said, I can't give enough credit to Austin Bold for the last 73 minutes. They've stifled it. They've come to spoil the party.
Now they've outshot Austin 14-7. But just 3 of those on target. And being clinical with that final ball has eluded them here in the opener thus far, but still time.
You can see, look at that, you won't even see Austin Bold player in the picture.
Sousa.
They'll drop back.
So Gonzalez will come off. And we'll get a little pace there on the edge.
Wonder if he'll change the formation a little bit, see if he'd go to 3 at the back, do you think, or not? Be interesting. He said they've got other things, ways they can do it.
Good shift for Gonzalez here, starting at the left back spot here tonight. Well, fans, remember, after every Lights FC home game this year, stick around for the Happier Hour, an all ages post-game party brought to you by Zappos and Two Roots Brewing Company. Sounds like a plan. Although the beverages will taste better if they come out with 3 tonight. I can guarantee that. Stolen away. The run, Preston gets it across. And a diving effort from Para came up just short.
Great ball there. Great ball from Preston. Just a little bit too high for Para coming in that back post, but
we saw Robinson get into the attack there
yeah,
too.
Just stepped in there, stole the ball at halfway and stepped in and carried on his run. I'd like to see that from a centre back. Look at the Austin Bold again, dropping back in.
And a quarter hour to go. Sneaking it in behind. And safely in the hands of Restrepo, has had a good night.
See Robertson stepping in here, just gives it, hands it over to Preston. He just looks up, does everything right, just bends it in there, just too high for Para coming in back post. Any touch there, Restrepo's completely out of the game. Just a little bit too high for him.
Preston. Come up the near side, Tripa. And it will run. Preston collects, looking to craft a cross. Instead, he'll pull it back with the left foot, takes a deflection, and there's a Kugo there to get ahead on it.
You know, Preston's cutting the ball back there, and they've got 1 player in the box. Las Vegas Lights. So that tells you now they're not pressing as high. Maybe they're looking at the clock thinking, we've got to hang in.
They've looked dangerous on set pieces. They've had plenty of them. Another win by Tripa.
This is where the fitness now for Austin Bold is going to be key.
Not going to play any games is Jermaine Taylor.
Can't score from there.
Not with Parra on his
well,
back.
Normally you can't, but that's probably the last thing he wants to do, give away free kicks now. He needs to try and get his foot around that and put it up the line, because now you've got Robinson coming in with a long throw into the box.
Watch.
Just see here, look, he's just trying to be cheeky, just a little scoop there.
Any way you can do it.
Straight off the face, though. Tired
be
legs.
the moment.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Pick your man up.
Well, they always say when you're exhausted, it's not so much your legs, it's your head that
little
needs
block.
the help. Yep.
Don't get blocked.
Corner from the near side. Headed high in the air.
Good block. That's the ones you want. That's what's going to get you something out of the game. That type of defending. Once again, I think it was Parra who got a touch and went down.
And collecting is Garcia Lopez. Now you can just feel the fans just trying to will their team over the line here. Been waiting patiently. And we're getting ready to see another switch. Andre Lima, who's a guy who can earn you 3 points if you're Austin Bold. We have a Rio de Janeiro who has scored tons of goals in his career. He's 33 and has played in Belgium, played with Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga. Coming off a couple of year stint at Vitória in Brazil in the Brasileirão, and he will come in for Conca. So you're going now 2 strikers.
Again, another guy that's experienced, come in there, knows how to score goals.
He's played everywhere in Brazil, Vasco da Gama, Grêmio, Paranense. And we heard Coach Winalda say that Marcelo Serrano going to bring a little Brazilian flair to this team.
Brazilian flair and style. You can see even Coach there banging the ball back downfield. He's getting, you could just feel it. You can feel it. I've been in these games, you know, when you're knocking and it doesn't quite happen, and then all of a sudden something happens and you're 1 goal down right in the last minute of the game, and you've had all this opportunity. But I think they've gone off their game plan a little bit. Las Vegas Lights, credit to Austin Bold, what they've come against. They haven't came against someone that drops in as a block, makes it difficult and stifles it, and you know they've come up a little bit short in so far for me in the 78th minute. In 78 minutes they've been playing.
In all fairness, preseason's about developing the squad, developing fitness. You get into the game, it's about winning the match.
Sure.
So you're not going to see in preseason a lot of teams just getting stuck in and parking 8 or 9, 10 behind. Lovely little ball. Tripa gets through. Collected. Turn at the 18. Players go down in a heap. Play resumes. Saw the danger possessed there by Sousa.
And that was really dead. Both of those tackles there afterwards. This game's going to get chippy now. You can see it. There's a big tackle from McFarlane here on the edge of the box.
Watch this run.
You can see, look, he gets back in well there, and then he comes in there. He comes in properly. He actually catches his own man. Comes in here.
Friendly
look,
fire.
goes right in. And then the next one, you missed the next 2 after that. But yeah, then it came back from Las Vegas. It's going to get chippy this last maybe 10 minutes.
Malice puts the leg into it. He gets it all the way by. Here's a chance on the build-up for the Bold. The shot in front, save made by Olsen.
Great save from Olsen.
Was that the chance the Bold was going to have? Is that the only one? Oh, a beautiful look down that right side.
Great ball, wasn't it, from Malice?
And Torre does what he needs to do.
Looks like a bit of cramp coming in there.
Ooh.
Ball starts out here. Malice, a great ball here, and it comes in. Look at that for a ping. Perfect. Just misjudges it, and then here come Adams coming in. Gets a head up, does everything right, puts a ball in there. Look, does everything right. It's a great ball. Goalkeeper does excellent there. Just gets a big, strong paw onto it and gets it out the way.
Great run by Speedy Joe. Then the service was on target.
And that's what we spoke about, right? As quickly as that, you could be 1-0 down with Lima coming in. Really, really good.
Crowd anxious and waiting. 8,017 the official attendance to witness this titanic struggle.
Needs a goal for him, doesn't it?
Hey, Vegas is about the payoff, right? The big payoff. You got to get this. Got to find a way.
Keep it done well there.
Hey, Boston Dental Group is proud to sponsor Shirt Off the Back after every home game. Book your appointment at the official dentist of the Lights. Call 388-8888. As management for Lights FC are going to be buying a lot of jerseys this year. Boston Dental Group, the sponsor. These players won't take the jerseys home. The fans get them.
I tell you, I've been really impressed with Austin Bold. He's just been on the ball again there as Malice. Really unsung in there, but he's kept that. You can see him there, look, in that holding midfielder, in the three of them, to the two in there. He's been solid. His distribution's been good.
Malice with LAFC last year in MLS. Before that, 5 seasons with Montreal. 80 appearances. Had some big moments in the CONCACAF Champions League a few years ago.
Yeah, he's had a good acquisition for Austin Bold. Solid midfielder, good range of passing. You know, one of those, you need those lads in the team. 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 every week. It doesn't matter home and away. Rain or shine, he's going to turn up.
Got to have a number of those ham and eggers.
Got him.
There, right? The guys that's going to give everything they've got.
Made a career out of it.
You can see the Bold growing bolder with confidence here late in this match, as they can smell a result.
They just can't switch off. That's going to be the most important thing for Austin Bold. As they get tired now, there's going to be a lot of transitions. The ball's going to come quick. Robinson's going to, the centre-backs will deliver it. And they've just got to stay. It's not going to be the first ball that catches them out. It'll be the second ball that drops in. Especially with the lads they've got underneath it.
Matt Thomas now set to check in. We talked about him earlier.
Yeah, my mistake there. Thought he'd come in on the sub. He's coming in now to make the impact.
Tripa, does he have any magic left in the boots? And Restrepo will come out and smother and cover.
Restrepo smother and cover, and Taylor just getting his body across. Preston didn't have a chance.
He is not going to take much time to get up, but it looks like he may be injured.
I think this is going to be another few minutes off the clock, Jeff. It looks like to me.
Some games.
Bit of calf. Here we go. This is where it starts. You've got to keep your head. You'll get an opportunity.
So Eric Ronaldo with the talking points.
Oh, his knee maybe, actually. They're signaling his knee here. This is going to be a blow.
Well, the backup keeper, Juan David Ramirez. Oh, boy, the electric company has been loud and proud all night. As we see Restrepo as he came off the line.
Just as he comes out here, you can see him rushing back. See Taylor coming across. Just as he comes out, yeah, he just gets his knee caught in the turf. Again here, look, just comes out, just gets caught there. But I think he'll be all right.
Here is the hometown product and fan favorite, of course, of Palo Verde High School. Again, the 3-2 win against Fresno FC last year, the inaugural game, got the first goal in franchise history. Again, one of just 5 holdovers from the club last year. And we talked to Eric Ronaldo about Matt Thomas. He raves.
Loved him.
About the energy he brings, and he will try to play anywhere he can.
Any position, right?
He's a guy you want in your locker room for sure. You saw him in the preseason at left back. He played midfield. And Mr. Versatility. And could he be the hero tonight? 86th minute now. With no goals, you wouldn't see a lot of stoppage time in this. 3 total, you would think, at most.
A few subs.
A couple of injuries, a couple of subs, yeah.
I'd be saying to the ref if I was one of the Lights player, all the time they've been on the floor, ref, all the time they've been on the floor, give us those minutes.
Well, we saw the ball going in the net off the hands here of Gabe Robinson. This time, a little tighter this time, and that one caught out of the air by Restrepo, whose knee is fine.
He's going to take his time.
Restrepo, 31 years old. He is a veteran and knows how to manage a game. That's exactly what Austin has done here in their inaugural game in their history here on the road. This will be something to build on for Marcelo Serrano should the scoreline hold. And it runs out.
I think Marcelo Serrano, you know, will be very, very happy with where he is, where the squad is. I think he'll be the first to admit that they're maybe not at their physical peak at the moment, but to come away and get points whilst you're going through that, you know, that's just the nature of coming in as a new club and all the things you have to do, and some things you have to sacrifice along the way, you know, and putting a squad together is very difficult and it takes time, so you're not always going to get everybody in when you want them.
And another player down,
yep.
And we're going to ask the training staff to come on, so they add a minute or two.
Yeah, just killing the clock.
Yeah, so somebody got booked, we're hearing, and is that Kugo? No, McFarland. Ooh.
Having another look, taking the time. Nothing wrong with him.
Well, Taylor, Akugo, and McFarland have been strong, especially with Malice in front.
Just
gets got the studs up a little.
Yeah, a little clip.
Is that a card for you?
Yeah, I think it is there. He's just caught him, isn't he, underneath. I don't think it's that they do, I don't think it's bad, but when you come in that high, studs up, that's a card.
Yeah.
It is in the modern game.
Thomas gets into the box score here, Matt, with the booking. It's a second, I believe, of the match for Las Vegas. And still
ball in the box for
zeros
Malice.
On the scoreboard. And out of trouble from Torre. Bold FC continuing to not let Las Vegas out now, as the confidence has grown throughout the second half. .50-50. Coming away. Kleber knocked down, free kick. So could the Bolds steal this at the death?
I'm sure they've got enough free kick takers that will want to have a piece of this. Clever play there from Kleber. You can see again, really good. Really, really good. Gets the turn, quick little feet, feels the pressure from behind. No, he's not going to get away from him in the 88th minute for the game. Gets a field, goes down. And now probably want to take the free kick.
And remember the guarantee.
Great, comes in here, look, gets his body in well, quick little feet, little skip through. I think he puts it through nutmeg there of Scaglia, and then gets a look. I think goes little clip through Scaglia's legs there and gets his body in front. The moment he gets in front, look, his left is left. It's good play. Good forward play there from the veteran.
You have Baez and Malice. You can really put something behind it. And Baez could have done better. And we're down to the final minute of regulation time here.
Disappointing there, opportunity to get it on frame, you know. And to see what he's trying. He's trying to hit that knuckle and dip it up and over the wall, but
as it stands, here's the silver lining if you're a Las Vegas fan, one of the over 8,000 in attendance. On the 30th of March, you're coming for free. Which I'm sure they would trade for the win, though.
I'm sure they would take 3 points for the ticket.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not quite sure how he thought it would go.
See the fourth official, William Randy Hoffman. See if we have a cheer or a groan, collective groan, Cashman Field when he puts that up in about 10 seconds. So we're about to enter stoppage time. It is brought to you by Boston Dental Group. Blank to us. Is he going to come around? No. Oh,
4
we
minutes.
had a second. 4, so we get 4.
4 minutes.
There's some drama. So 4 minutes to salvage this. Through. Shot on the way, off target to the right. And Sousa with a golden opportunity.
Just snatched it again. Snatched it. Really good play here. Look, missed clearance. Great feet here. And just lead. You've got Garcia coming on there.
There's Preston.
So, and Preston just tries to hit it a bit too quick. He's just rushing. Rushing his finish at the end there. Just needs to stay composed. Get it on target.
4 minutes minimum stoppage time. About a minute through as Restrepo set to deliver it away. Get some air underneath it. Boy, every 50-50 vital now for the Lights. And the Viva Lights chant echoing around Cashman Field.
I was just saying before about McFarlane. I've felt McFarlane's done well today. You know, he's been really competitive. He's had a lot of, you know, he dealt with Cruz in the first half and nullified him. And I thought he's been good for Austin Bold, the two outside backs.
And so lead a free kick. If you're going to give one up, give it up there. Or don't waste time here. And a yellow.
That's still standing in front of the ball. You can see all these little tricks. It's brilliant.
Lima. Got to give the 10 yards quick in this situation. Tripo, what can he do? Can he send this in, at least into the area, see if you can get a touch? And it once, and chipped to the near post from Para. Nothing too dangerous in it, and now another player down for Austin Bold, of course. And the player is Devliardi, the left back.
Killing the clock.
And recognizing this for fans in attendance.
Good little block, I think, comes in here, does his job. Left back there, puts his foot in for a block. Yeah, all right.
Yowza. You'll feel that one tomorrow on the way home. You're going to head right back, Will Austin, to Nevada. With both teams in the Silver State to start off the season. Reno 1868, the opponent next Saturday for them. As Las Vegas goes on the road. OKC Energy and Portland Timbers 2. About a minute to go. And chasing to no avail is Kevin Garcia Lopez. Coming back to take the throw. We'll have about 30 seconds once it's played. It's at the referee's discretion if they continue to waste time. Taken away. Para comes free. Looking to get a cross in. Comes around. Para chips it across. And a nice save made.
What a header
there
that
by
is.
McFarlane.
What a header. Just
to save the game.
Just see the centre forward. Clever, just getting caught on the ball.
Short time now, the throw.
Stay composed.
Yeah, we're at full time. How much extra will they have? Got one more crack at this, and you want to take it in a hurry. Here's the big throw coming from Gabe Robinson. One last chance to send the fans home happy.
All hands to the pump. Here we go.
And now a player down for the Lights, which isn't going to help things.
Para down.
This could be the last kick of the game, and Para is a guy that you want to get on the end of these things. Will be helped up by Klepper. Let's take a look and see what happened to the striker from Las Vegas.
Just could see it here. Comes across. Oh, yeah, hits him to the floor. Doesn't need to get caught in that, McFarlane.
See if the disciplinary office has something to say about that for the next one. And what are the Lights here trying to tell the referee? Add more time for the wasting?
I think he's trying to say it's a penalty, isn't he? He's hit him in the box. He's gone down. How is that not a penalty?
The referee didn't see it. Free kick on its way.
Oh, what a time
and
to
defended.
Drop one short.
And full-time whistle from Tim Ford. And the spoils will be shared here on the opening night. 0-0 draw.
That's a happy point for Marcelo Serrano, I think, that. coming into Las Vegas Lights, getting an opportunity, set the team up to spoil the party, and that's exactly what they've done. Great away point for the team there, and I think they'll just be a little bit disappointed, Las Vegas Lights, with the home opener, with all the hype and the way that they've been playing in pre-season. They just couldn't find the answers to Austin Bold's deep block.
Well, the Lights faithful going to be left a little unfulfilled until they go to the happier hour, go to the post-game party. So no chance to celebrate. 0-0, the draw between Las Vegas and Austin Bold. We'll be back to wrap it up.
Catch professional soccer on MyOVTV when your Las Vegas Lights FC take on OKC Energy FC Saturday, March 16th at 5:30 p.m.
Ball hit across, what a finish!
Don't miss a moment of all the action on MyOVTV, Channel 21, Cable 12.
2019 is here. We must plan our attack.
The 2019 Camry's powerful stance will announce our arrival with authority. I prefer the 2019 Avalon for its sense of daring.
How are we going to combine our forces to face our common foe?
Because of UMC, there's a wide open road ahead of me.
Because of UMC, she can grow up with her twin sister.
Because of UMC, I'm here to help you.
UMC, the highest level of care in Nevada.
Super good! Jarritos. Super good! Que bueno son!
Catch professional soccer on MyOVTV when your Las Vegas Lights FC take on OKC Energy FC Saturday, March 16th at 5:30 p.m.
Ball hit across, what a finish!
Don't miss a moment of all the action on MyOVTV, Channel 21, Cable 12.
Back at Cashman Field, a point apiece for the Las Vegas Lights FC and Austin Bold FC as we get set to wrap this up here. The sum total, we look at the highlights. There were chances to be had really for both sides, some against the run of play for Austin. But as we look back at the full-time highlights of this one, Sam.
Exactly that, you know. I think Cruz here was one of his few opportunities that he had. You know, we spoke in the game about how we thought that Las Vegas Lights would come out and they'd be free-flowing, and they just couldn't get it going today. Austin Bold sat in it deep. Here's a couple of chances. You see, look, Austin Bold on the counter-attack. McFarland did brilliant down that right-hand side, and centre-half comes across and has a chance at scoring a goal there. And there was chances out there. There was chances out there, but it wasn't the free-flowing game that we thought it would be. It was more of a chess match, like we mentioned during the game. You know, here you can see Torres just bundling through, getting a shot over the top of the bar. But again, it was how they had to play. It was scrappy. It was huff and puff, and again, chance just goes begging over the top.
It's sure that Torres wants that one back. Here's the second half.
You know, Cruz here did brilliant. Just drops inside. Lovely run from Power. Great touch. We spoke about the finish. You can see it, but he just didn't get those opportunities. The back line from Austin Bold, run by Taylor. I thought Taylor was outstanding as a centre back for Austin Bold and controlled the line all night.
Here is the goal that wasn't.
Great,
the big throw from Robinson, but not going to count.
No, you just see here, the keeper knows exactly. Restrepo, wily old keeper, he's been around the block. He knows if nobody touches that ball, it's no goal, and he understands it. So
see the Lights players saying there was a touch, but there was not. Here is another set-piece opportunity, and headed over the bar.
Yeah, another lovely ball in from Cruz. You can see his right foot is deadly, and it's a great little touch. Difficult to deal with there from Taylor, the centre-back, and then here you see Robinson coming over with his header and just couldn't direct it. But this was the chance of the night for me.
Yeah, Lima inside on a nice little ball.
Yeah, great ball in. Again, Lima coming in off the bench, just trying to get a chance. And
Adams placed it
placed it well. Keeper gets a lovely paw on it.
Look at the full-time match stats. 17 shots, but just 3 on target for Las Vegas Lights FC. I'm certain that Eric Winalda is going to speak to that in his post-game interviews.
I totally agree, you know, exactly that. The 17 shots, they were from long range, they were from distance, you know. I keep going on about Austin Bold and the way that they were a block and they moved it and they hustled and they worked well together. And yeah, they had 17 shots, but there was no real clear-cut ones, you know. When you look at the possession, 55 Las Vegas Lights, I thought that was going to be more I thought that was going to be in the 70% the way they were talking about moving the ball, and I thought that maybe Austin Bold would be pushed back in this game, but it wasn't the case. Austin Bold they had the ball, they had chances, you know. They could have got something out of the game.
See Cash the soccer rocker unable to get things rocked the right way tonight, at least the Lights, but he is continuing to entertain the fans before everybody leaves. He is working the room. Look, let's talk about the future here. You got 2 straight games on the road. Now there's a blueprint to play. Las Vegas, Dottie and Dolly, they're just going to get stuck in against this team, and they'll have to figure out a way.
Yeah, for me, you know, that now Las Vegas Lights go onto the road for them. They got 2 away games. They would have loved to get a point out of it from here, but both teams got something to build on.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight on MyLV TV and ESPN+. I'm Jeff Radcliffe. Special thanks to Sam Stockley, our producer Ryan Rose, and our entire Vista WorldLink crew. Good night from Vegas.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.